You're listening to Healing After Heartbreak, the podcast where women rise into clarity, confidence, and emotional safety after life shakes them awake. Hosted by Mary Majors, a master certified confidence and clarity coach who blends psychology, nervous system wisdom, and faith. This show guides you back to the woman you were always meant to be. If you're ready for grounded truth, gentle strength, and healing that actually lasts, you're in the right place.
Hey, love. Before we dive in, I want to start with a quick apology. This episode is a day late. We had some unexpected technical issues on my server, and it took a minute to get everything back up and running. Thank you for your patience and for being here with me. I never take your time or your trust lightly. And if you're new here, we're in the middle of a little mini-series where I'm answering the hardest questions you sent in. The questions that turn your brain into a hamster wheel. The ones you whisper to your best friend through tears. The ones you pretend you're not thinking about, but absolutely are. Last week, we talked about the burning question, should I reach out? And today, we're talking about the question that comes right after it. The one that hits you in the gut when you least expect it. What do you do when they reach out first? You know that moment. Your phone lights up, you see their name, and your whole body reacts before your mind even forms a sentence. It's like your stomach drops, your chest tightens, your brain goes fuzzy, and suddenly you're 70% hope, 20% dread, and 10% oh no, what do I do? And I want to say this clearly. That reaction is not proof that you're weak. It's not proof that you're not healing. It's not proof that you're meant to go back. It's your attachment system firing. It's your body remembering a pattern. Let's talk about this in real human language. If you feel anxious, their reach out feels like a hit of relief. It's like, oh, thank God. Maybe this means something. Maybe they realized. Your brain starts connecting dots that aren't actually connected. If you lean avoidant, it's more like, yuck, why now? You feel pulled in two directions, wanting the connection, but also wanting to protect your space. If you have a more disorganized pattern, it's both at the same time. You want to run toward them and run away from them in the same breath. It's confusing, it's overwhelming, it's not your fault. And if you're more secure, the reach out is just information. You can pause, you can evaluate, you can decide. Here's the thing. None of these reactions is wrong. They're simply familiar. Why their reach out feels so powerful is that when someone who activated your attachment system reaches out, your body remembers the cycle, not the truth. Your body remembers the nights you stayed up talking. It remembers the good moments. It remembers the fantasy of what you hoped it could be. Your body does not remember the confusion, the inconsistency, the emotional whiplash, the way you felt small or unseen or anxious. Your body reacts to the familiar, not the reality. This is why the moment they reach out feels so big, because your attachment system wakes up before your clarity does. So before you respond, or even decide if you want to respond, I want you to pause and ask yourself 3 questions. The first question is, what part of me is activated right now? Is this my anxious part craving closeness? My avoidant part wanting to shut down? My disorganized part feeling torn? My secure part saying, let's slow down and check in? Just naming it brings you back into your body. Secondly, ask what I actually want long term, not just in this moment. Not what the loneliness wants, not what the fantasy wants, not what the old pattern wants, what you want. And the third question to ask yourself is, does responding move me toward healing or back into the cycle I'm trying to break? This is the clarifying question. This is the one that tells the truth. This is the one that will change your life. Now let's talk about why they reach out, because this part matters. People often reach out for reasons that have nothing to do with reconciliation. Anxious partners reach out because they're lonely or afraid of losing connection. Avoidant partners reach out when they feel safe again, usually after distance. Mixed signal partners reach out to soothe their own discomfort, not to offer clarity. Some reach out simply to check if the emotional door is still open. This is about their attachment system, not your worth. Let me give you a simple example. If someone is avoidant, they often feel overwhelmed when things get close, so they pull away. But after some time passes and the pressure is gone, they feel safe again, and that's when they reach out. Not because they've changed, because the distance made them comfortable. If someone is anxious, they might reach out because they can't tolerate the silence, not because they're ready for a healthy relationship, because they're trying to soothe their own panic. Understanding this helps you stop making their reach out mean something it doesn't. So let's talk about how to respond or not respond without losing yourself. There are 3 paths here. Path A, you're done and want distance. If you know you're done, your response can be simple and clean, something like, I'm moving forward and not available for contact, but I wish you well. It's kind, it's clear, it closes the loop. Path B, you're not sure yet. If you're not sure, your job is to slow down. You don't owe an immediate response. You don't owe emotional labor. You don't owe clarity you don't have yet. Give yourself space to regulate before you decide. This is where you breathe, you journal, you talk to someone safe, you let the initial activation settle. Path C, you're open to a conversation. If you're open to talking, respond from your secure self, not from anxious hope, avoidant detachment, or disorganized confusion. You can say something like, I'm open to a conversation, but I need clarity about your intentions before we move forward. This sets the tone. This sets the pace. This protects your heart. Here's the truth I want you to carry with you, the deeper lesson. Their reach out is not a sign, it's not destiny, it's not closure, it's simply a moment. And your attachment system will react, but you get to choose what happens next. You get to choose the version of you that responds. You get to choose the story you're writing now. You get to choose what you're available for. And if this episode brought up things you're navigating right now, the spiraling, the confusion, the mixed signals, the attachment triggers, the fear of slipping back into old patterns, I want you to know you don't have to walk through that alone. If you want personalized support, clarity, and a space to work through your specific situation, you can reach out to me for one-on-one coaching. Whether you're struggling with boundaries, attachment wounds, emotional spirals, or the fear of repeating old cycles, this is the work I do every day with women who are ready to heal with truth and compassion. You can find all the details at marymajors.com or in the show notes. You deserve support that meets you where you are and helps you move toward who you're becoming. See you next time, loves.
Thank you for listening to Healing After Heartbreak. If this episode spoke to your heart, honor that moment. Awareness is where healing begins. If this podcast has been supporting you, the simplest way to help it grow is to follow the show, leave a review, or share this episode with a woman who might need a little hope today. You can explore more of Mary's work at marymajors.com. And if you're longing for a place where you don't have to heal alone, she warmly welcomes you into her Facebook community, a soft, shame-free space where women walk this journey together. The link to join is in the show notes. If you'd like to connect with Mary personally or share what resonated with you today, her Instagram DMs are always open for conversation, questions, and gentle support. Until next time, remember, healing takes time, and you are becoming someone you can trust.